Hello and welcome to the Gadgets and Gizmos show on Headlines Today. I'm Siddharth Sharma, and over the next half an hour we've lined up some really interesting gadget reviews and news from the world of technology. But before we begin, let's tell you what's our lineup for the show. On the show this week, we get you must-have games on your gaming console. There is also a new affordable Bluetooth speaker in the house. And there is a tablet with a lost identity. Alright, that's our lineup on the show, and first up what we have for you is a budget smartphone that is priced at Rs 5,999 and by a company that has been making a lot of waves on the social media platform. This is the all-new Xiaomi Redmi 1S. Now, is it a good smartphone or not? We'll tell you all of that, but first, let's take a look at its specs. Xiaomi came out with the Redmi 1S after the successful launch of the Xiaomi Mi 3. Redmi 1S is a powerful smartphone in a budget. Up front, it sports a 4.7-inch IPS display with AGC Dragon Trail glass. The Redmi 1S sports a 8-megapixel primary camera along with LED flash and a 1.6-megapixel secondary front-facing camera. The Redmi 1S runs on Android 4.3 Jelly Bean with a custom MIUI 5 skin on top of it. It packs in a quad-core 1.6 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 processor coupled with 1 GB of RAM. There is 8 GB of inbuilt storage, which is expandable up to 64 GB. Redmi 1S is a dual SIM smartphone and will be available from the first week of September 2014 in India at a price tag of Rs 5,999. Okay, those were the specs on the all-new Xiaomi Redmi 1S. So let's begin with the review. Design-wise, this is a very decent smartphone. Looks sturdy, holds well, grips well, and is slightly on the heavier side, but nonetheless, design lines are pretty neat, chock-a-block, and of course, this smartphone does not feel heavy in your pocket, be it price-wise or weight-wise. Overall, the design line is very subtle and it gives you that hint that, you know what, I am a performer. Don't go on my design, but I am a performer for sure. Now, when we talk about the display on the all-new Xiaomi Redmi 1S, this one has a 4.7-inch IPS display to it with a 720p resolution. Now, what that boils down to is that it's not a brilliant display that you find on high-end smartphones, but nonetheless, under 10,000 rupees, this is probably one of the best displays that you can get in the market right now. The color tones are warm, the color reproduction is very good, and the screen is not that reflective under direct sunlight. Looks and feels pretty awesome. You can even watch videos or movies on this display and not feel disappointed at all. Now, Xiaomi is one company that is known for putting in very good processors on their smartphones, and that too in a very budget-friendly price. Now, this one has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 processor, a quad-core processor, and it is the same processor that you find on the Moto G. So performance-wise, it has no issues at all. Moto G is a trusted, proven smartphone available in the market, and this one carries the same processor that the Moto G had to offer. To back it up, it also has 1 GB of RAM, which is sufficient enough even to play heavy graphic games on it. The gaming experience on the Xiaomi Redmi 1S is also lag-free and smooth. We played games like Dead Trigger 2, which are loaded with heavy graphics, and this phone did not break a sweat at all. Overall, when you talk about performance, multitasking, putting up heavy applications and playing around with this phone, you will have no issues at all. So performance-wise, this smartphone is right on the money. And at a price tag of rupees 5,999, what more would you want? Now, how many times do you see a sub 10,000 rupees smartphone that offers brilliant camera quality? Well, not much, do you? Well, this one has beaten the odds. It is loaded with an 8 megapixel primary camera that is just mind-blowing. It comes with an LED flash as well. Up front, they provide you with a 1.6 megapixel front-facing camera. Now look, the closest competitor to the Xiaomi Redmi 1S is the Moto E, and that lacks a front-facing camera. Well, this one has a front-facing camera and does very good image capture as well. Well, that's not the highlight on the Xiaomi Redmi 1S. The highlight on the smartphone is actually the 8 megapixel rear camera. It is just brilliant. It performs in low light, it performs in any given lighting conditions, and the image results are noise-free. Fire up this camera in the HDR mode and it will make a world of a difference to all the images and memories that you capture. The camera app is also pretty decent. The interface is pretty clean, neat, and to the point. So no nonsense on the camera department. But here's the thing, if you don't buy the smartphone for anything else, just go ahead, pay that 5,999 rupee price and go for its camera. But the big thing is that Xiaomi phones are not that readily or easily available because they follow an e-commerce model. Now, one thing that happens in a sub 10,000 rupee smartphone is that the battery backup is brilliant because the phones are not that power hungry. Well, the Xiaomi Redmi 1S is a power hungry smartphone, so the battery on it does not last you an entire day. It just manages to squeeze in that one day with heavy usage. Also, it's a dual SIM smartphone and is compatible with an expandable storage. So the battery on it is actually a removable one and a 2000 milliampere removable battery. They could have just squeezed in a bit more on it and maybe it would have lasted one and a half day easily. So battery wise, it's not that great a smartphone after all. Now it's time for the verdict on the Xiaomi Redmi 1S, whether it's good or bad. Well, one thing is for sure that this smartphone is a performer, be it the display on the smartphone or the camera on the smartphone or multitasking and performance. This is a mind-blowing smartphone at 5,999 rupees. But here's the catch. Xiaomi is not that popular in India because their phones just sell out in 2 to 5 seconds. I don't know how that's possible, but that's how it has been advertised because they follow an e-commerce model. And now with the Xiaomi Mi 3 suspended for some time to promote this smartphone will hit the e-commerce platform on 2nd of September. And will it be that readily available? Well, that is a big question, whether Xiaomi will be able to fill in that demand and supply gap. But when you talk about the overall verdict of the smartphone, well, this is one beautiful, brilliant, amazing and epic smartphone for a price tag of rupees 5,999. Now, are you one of those who listen to music on your smartphone and to get that enhanced music experience is looking forward to buying a Bluetooth speaker? Well, wait no more. Amkette has come out with a new series of Bluetooth speakers called Amkette Truebeats Pixie. Now, are they good or not? Let's find out in the review.
Amkette Truebeats Pixie is a portable Bluetooth speaker which comes with beautiful multicolored silicone sleeves. Simply take one off and put on another color sleeve and give your speaker a funky new look. The speaker allows the user to stream music over Bluetooth and get groovy on the go. With voice prompts technology, it is easy to understand and use at every step with power on, paired and connected, incoming call and more. The Pixie is loud enough for a room and can complement small parties. It has Bluetooth 3.0 connectivity. This wireless speaker has an inbuilt microphone that is an added advantage. To your calls with its multi-pairing technology, you can stay connected to two different phones at the same time. The speaker offers a seamless hands-free calling experience. It also allows users to control the music they play and the calls they make with its easy control buttons. It allows the users to make voice calls on the go. The device has a 600 mAh built-in battery that takes 3 hours to charge and in return gives you a playback time of 5 hours. The Amkette Pixie comes with an AUX cable, sleeves, hand strap and a micro USB cable. You can get one at the price tag of Rs 2,195.
Now, a tablet is often used as a middle device between your smartphone and your personal computing. And Croma, a retail giant in India, thought why not partner with Intel and give the consumers a Windows device. A Windows tablet that could become a one-stop solution. But is it good? Is it bad? Let's find out. This is the new tablet Croma has come out with. Meet the Croma 1179 tablet, which is priced at Rs 14,000. So how good is it? Well, when it comes to the design, it feels like a cheap slab of plastic with matte finish back. And the 8-inch display just managed to cling on to an average tag. The tablet comes with a flip case and a very poor quality keyboard, and in this day and age of wireless connectivity, you get to connect the keyboard to the tablet via external USB cable. The tablet is powered by a 1.33 GHz quad-core Intel Atom processor backed by 2 GB RAM. The Bay Trail architecture-based system-on-chip is energy efficient in theory. And when it has to run Windows 8.1 operating system, it delivers on the money. The tablet will support all your PC apps and productivity tools you choose to carry around in your travel gear. For connectivity, you can use Wi-Fi or a 3G dongle. Battery capacity is 5000 mAh. For basic photography, Croma has provided with a 2 megapixel rear camera and a front camera as well. Croma 1179 is meant to provide moderate Windows 8.1 productivity on a low-cost device, and it seems capable enough to deliver on that count at least. It is not a great looker and rather comes across as a leaky device, but it delivers at least in performance department. Not one of the best tablets that you can buy for Rs 14,000 at the moment, so just give it a skip for now. Welcome back, you're watching the Gadgets and Gizmos show with me, Siddharth Sharma. Now we all love playing games on our console, don't we? So we thought if you are planning to buy a new PlayStation or an Xbox, why not tell you which are the must-have games in these next-level consoles.
Goes for goal!
While there are many incredible exclusives and titles still to come throughout the next generation console's lifespan, these are 5 games that no one with a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One ought to miss out on.
I am not you. I'm the life you're too scared to live.
First on our list is the ridiculously fun and fast-paced Need for Speed Rivals.
This is bigger than racing now. The police were our rivals. Now, they are our enemies.
Focusing once again on exotic cars and high-speed police chases, Rival puts you in the shoes of either a pursuing cop or rebellious street racer. One of the launch titles for the PS4 and also available on the Xbox One, Need for Speed Rivals is one of the most incredible looking games available in the market.
End it now.
It's undoubtedly the most popular first-person shooter franchises out there, and it's not surprising that Call of Duty Ghosts made it to our list. While the game isn't a reinvention of the franchise, it does prove there's still room for innovation within its existing formula. Though at the risk of overcomplicating things at times, its robust multiplayer gameplay, surprisingly fun co-op modes, and explosive single-player campaign makes Ghosts one of the most impressive Call of Duty games to date.
And turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing.
All hands aft, lads. We're taking this one home.
Once gold was your only care.
I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
Now you're
After years of changes and updates, the Assassin's Creed series had begun to feel in a rut. But finally, in 2013, with the pirate-themed Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, the series has taken a major step forward.
Men will submit.
and kings and queens curse your name.
The newest edition of the game improves many long-standing problems, with better stealth, easier to navigate cities, and side quests that actually feel like they help make your character more powerful.
I shall not live to see the world you were shaping.
The next generation versions of Assassin's Creed 4 looks amazing, particularly the PS4 version, which runs at a beautiful 1080 pixel resolution.
As the rain keeps pouring down on me, and the sky is the only thing I see.
The 2014 World Cup might be over, but you can still experience the most beautiful game in style. Developed entirely from the ground up, FIFA 14 on the PS4 and Xbox One proudly boasts an entirely new gameplay engine. The best aspect of the next generation FIFA 14 is undoubtedly the extended range and depth of player animation, which it makes what you do look so much more realistic and visually appealing. Combine that with top-notch graphics and a much more realistic atmosphere, FIFA 14 on the next generation consoles takes an already brilliant sports game to the next level.
Underneath the bridge, it's opens from a leak, and I'm
One of the absolute best games of the last generation console is made better on the PS4 and Xbox One with enhanced graphics, a faster frame rate and tons of extra content. The tale of one man's journey across the zombie-infested United States with his child companion, The Last of Us delivers a harrowing quest complemented by intense action sequences. But it's also far more than a mere action game, instilling its story with incredible emotion and leaving you with deep connections to the characters. This game really is the complete package.
And that's about all the time that we have on this edition of Gadgets and Gizmos show. If you have any comments, queries or suggestions, tweet us at HLT Gizmos. You can also email us on hdwg@aajtak.com. We'll see you same time, same place next week. But for all the news and updates, keep watching Headlines Today.